So heroin is back, and apparently it's as bad as it's ever been. Here to help explain why is Angelo Valente. He's the executive director of the Partnership for a Drug-Free New Jersey. Angelo, thanks for being here. We heard one gentleman in that story mention that prescription painkillers, legal painkillers, have something to do with this heroin problem. Explain that for us.
Well, what's happened over the last 10 years is that prescription medication has really become the gateway drug for heroin abuse.
We're talking Oxycontin, we're talking those kinds of things?
Absolutely. And unfortunately, for many years, there wasn't really the understanding about the real access and easy access that existed to these drugs right in people's own homes. The medicine cabinet is filled in most homes with some of these medications, and young people not understanding the full impact, first thinking that it's legal, it's prescribed by a doctor, it's safe, were experimenting with these medications. And when they no longer had access to those medications, heroin became the next best thing for two reasons. First is the cost involved. Heroin is a lot less expensive than prescription drugs are on the black market.
What are the prices we're talking about here?
Believe it or not, heroin is being sold throughout the state of New Jersey for anywhere between $5 and $15.
Okay.
Now,
a lot cheaper than a prescription.
Without a doubt. Prescription drugs can be running between $40 and $80 in the streets on the black market.
Okay, so price is one factor. What's the second factor?
The second is the potency. So when a person becomes addicted to opiates, heroin is a quicker way for them to be able to get the high that they experience. So that's another reason why people are turning to heroin. And it really is, ultimately, it becomes an issue of the addiction that the young child or the adult has as a result of this particular pattern that exists.
What ages are most susceptible?
Well, we find that, for example, admissions to treatment facilities in New Jersey have increased considerably among 18 to 25-year-olds. Okay. But it doesn't start at that point. In fact, we're launching a campaign in the next couple of weeks throughout the state of New Jersey that will alarm parents about the issue of heroin and the fact that even though the 18 to 25-year-olds is the area where we are seeing most of an increase, that we know that that child unfortunately started experimenting at a much younger age. And they started experimenting in the medicine cabinet.
Mm-hmm. Where are you seeing the biggest heroin problems? Well,
we're finding that the suburbs are the area where most of these issues have been focused. In fact, places like Cape May County,
really,
which you would never believe would be
more rural,
rural and suburban. Upperly mobile communities where there's access to both the medicine cabinet filled with prescription drugs as well as additional funds that these young people might have available to them to purchase whether it be heroin or the prescription drugs.
Ocean County too, I think I read, has a big problem.
Ocean County, Monmouth County. Ocean County this past year has had unfortunately more deaths in the past 6 months than they did in the entire year last year. So we're seeing obviously these alarming figures, and we need to get this message out, and we appreciate this opportunity today to let parents know that there are things that they can do. We established, not only in New Jersey but throughout the country, a program called the American Medicine Chest Challenge. And what that program is it really asks each of us to take a few moments to help protect our children by helping to protect the medicine cabinet.
Right, lock it up or get rid of those prescriptions.
Right, there's 5 steps, and it's the 5-step American Medicine Chest Challenge. First step is to do an inventory, to know what you have in your medicine cabinet. So many of us might have gone for a tooth extraction or a minor surgery, received a 30-day supply, maybe used a day or so of the medicine, and in our medicine cabinets we have 28 days of medicine that can easily be accessible.
And speed through the other 4 steps if you could for us.
Sure. The second step is to make sure that you secure your medicines, put them in a secure place. Right. Third step is to make sure that you don't share your medicines with anyone, because medicines are prescribed for an individual. You might be thinking you're doing something great for somebody, but it could be very harmful. Fourth step is to dispose of your medicines properly. And if you go to our website, you'll find out how to do that at local locations. And the fifth step, most important, talk to your children. let them know about this issue, that it is dangerous and it's not a harmless drug.
Angelo Valente with the Partnership for a Drug-Free New Jersey on the growing problem that is heroin. Thank you very much for coming in, Angelo. Good to see you.
Thank you very much.
And good luck.
Thanks.
Next.